We are recording this now. Thank you so much for jumping on for me. Please make sure that you are muted. If you can, that would be great because I'm getting feedback from a lot of different people. If I can go through and mute whoever is. Somebody is really loud. There it is. 410. I'm muting you. Sorry, whoever the 410 is. All right. Thanks for being on today. And we are going to, can I spotlight the video? There we go. We are going to talk a little bit about how to prep yourselves out for the summer. So I know a lot of my local peeps, we've talked about it. Out here in Delaware, everybody in the summer likes to go to the beach. And God, my face is really shiny. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it's everybody out here, if you're in Jersey, PA, or Maryland, or Delaware, a lot of this people go to the beach. And trying to get a spa night together is like nailing Jello to a wall. If you haven't tried nailing Jello to the wall, don't try it. It's not going to stick. It's going to be hard. So when it comes to summer, you got to kind of change it up a little bit. Now, up in Minnesota, Holly's teams, a lot of them are up in Minnesota. They're up at International Falls, which actually is legit the coldest place on the planet. Or on the U.S. in the winter. It's literally the coldest place. It's a border town near Canada and everything like that. So when they start getting warm up, they're just like, oh, hey, it's warm, because they have a limited time that they can go out and be on the lake and do fun stuff and be warm and things like that. If you're in Alaska, like we have a good group going under Lonnie in Alaska. We got a Mercedes and Mercedes just got somebody in Sitka too. And that's going to change things up, because that definitely, you have an even shorter time for summer. Plus they do the whole 23 hours of, light and like 1 hour darkness, and it crazy. It can be like light at like 2 a.m. So with that, you kind of have to change things up. So one thing that's really cool about summers is that summers are big event periods. You can find lots of wine festivals. You can find car shows. You can find beach, if you're near the beach, you can find beach festivals. You can find, let's see, when I was in California, there was lots and lots of street fairs during the summer. You can find all sorts of stuff during the summer that you can do events. If you love events, you need to start looking and getting into them now. Don't be a slacker like me. Anyway, Adam needs to tell me. Adam found me an event, but he's not telling me where it is. I'm going to text my husband. He found me an event. I told him I need the contact information. It's at a Harley deal. It's at a Harley dealership. And he said, oh, it's great. You need to do it. And he still hasn't given it to me, so I'm going to text him. Anyway, don't mind the cat. I'm surrounded by animals. Anyway, so you can look for unique things to kind of do your business. If you're more of a spa night girl and you love your parties, then you need to you can work on stuff. You can trap them in the middle of the week, trap them on a Wednesday, because then they're stuck at work and they aren't returning from a vacation and they're not leaving from a vacation. They're kind of right in the middle. They're not going anywhere. So you can trap them and start doing your spa nights in the middle of the week. The other thing that's huge is you can do a portable party. And I don't have any set up. My office is just tear down, but I bumped it the other day, and I can bump it again, a portable party that Nicole Pearsall did. She does hers a little bit different. You can do samples. You can still, if they're really good friends, you can send full-size products and let them keep it, or whatever you want to do, and then you eat the cost and you write it off on your taxes. But you can do portable parties. I've had a couple where they take it, they're going to get together with friends at the beach, they take it with them, they come back with orders. You can do it that way. Portable parties are all that. You can also do a lot of one-on-ones, or do work parties where you can go to work. Somebody yesterday was talking about, oh, this would be great at work. Yeah, I can come to work. It's my full-time job. So if you are off during the day, or you have a day off, you can switch it up and go to work, or you can do it at a bar, or you can do it at a restaurant, or you can do it somewhere else. So you need to be a little bit more. Now, a lot of people think that the J months are slow, because traditionally, in a lot of retail environments, they are a little bit slower. January, July, and June. But that doesn't mean that they really are, because a lot of times it's a mental thing. If you think it's going to be slow, it's going to be slow. If you think it's going to be good, it's going to be good. And so with that, you're going to you really need to make sure that you have the right mental attitude, because you can hustle and you can get your groove on and you can get your goals met just as easily as you can during the rest of the year. Maybe not as easily as you can during Christmas season, which starts, believe it or not, in August, but you can do all sorts of things. So you need to kind of see how you're going to finish out your May and work into June and the first part of July. Now, the new paper changes at the end of July. Okay, so you can start gearing up this transition period and what you're going to do to transition your customers from the old one. He texted me the information. Anyway, how you're going to do that transition. So a couple of things you can do is you can run a VIP sale in your VIP Facebook group. Now, remember, you can't offer any discounts publicly. You can do it at an event. You can do it on a message. You can do it in a private Facebook group. You cannot do it on your Facebook page. So if you are going to say, hey, I'm doing a inventory reduction sale, then you need to say, hop on over to my VIP group. If you don't have a VIP group, you can say, message me for details. But you need to be able to, you have to do that privately. So you can start transitioning, and you can get rid of some of the old stuff and say, hey, I'm getting rid of the old, out with the new. If you have a favorite product, come and get it. If you don't have inventory, then you can tell your customers, if you've had them, even if you've had them from us, saying, oh my gosh, you love this, I cannot guarantee it'll be in stock, because the big things I think won't be in stock are anything that's considered seasonal. We're doing very, very much a seasonal catalog now. In fact, this is the first time we got rid of all the lip scrubs. If it seems like a summer scent, it probably is. Now, there's no guarantee that it won't stay in the catalog. There's no guarantee that it will leave either. Traditionally, in the summer, we see huge changeover. I think we got like 50 new items last summer. So you can start working that, setting that up now and working your way into that. Also, traditionally, like I think we started holding the kits in January, and we didn't send out anybody from a certain date on got the new kit, but it wasn't shipped till it launched on the 4th of February, sorry. So they'll probably do the same thing. If you're watching this and you don't have your 300 in sales in, and you joined before January, remember you need your 300 in sales as well by the end of June in order to stay active. I've sent everybody email, so if you're on here watching this, although I think those people probably aren't, you need to make sure you have that. And everybody that's on now, you start July, you need your 300 in sales by the end of January, which, as you know, it should be fairly easy to do. So you can start transitioning that. Look at events. Look at local event. You can still do mommy and me parties. You can do. There's all sorts of different things. Just kind of think outside the box. Remember, though, we do have. While we want you to think outside the box, there is such thing as thinking way outside the box. That is not really kind of the way we want to go down. So you guys need to make sure that you are still sticking within the guidelines of the policy and procedure, and making sure that when you're out and about, you do represent the company. There's been some incidences in other teams where people have shown up. I remember there's this one story where we had a hostess, and she showed, it was somewhere in PA, because I heard about it from several different locations. Posh is small. We may have 55,000 consultants, but it's small. Word gets back. And she was showing up in like ratty jeans and kind of like holy shirts, and didn't really dress very nice. Not only does that reflect on her as a consultant in her business, but it also reflects on you or the company as a whole. So you need to think about that. I mean, while I wear t-shirts to Posh, I won't wear something like this that has a hole. These are my pajamas, has paint on it from when I painted a long time ago. I have a shirt now that I did wear out and about that was a Posh shirt, because I had 2 of them, so it's okay if one got paint on it. So you need to make sure that you're representing yourself as a business professional. And I mean, for us, it's t-shirts and jeans and hoodies, but think about what you're wearing. And do you want a shirt that's really tight? Do you want that? You got to think about that. Okay. The other thing, what was a couple of other things? This thread on Facebook driving me crazy. What are they talking about? Anyway, here. Somebody is unmuted.
Me.
Oh, hi, Emma. That's okay. I'll let you guys unmute here in a bit. Let's see here. Also coming up is the new Transition Premier Con. Catalogs are always at the 2 Premier Cons, so end of July and beginning of February. What else do we have? Also, I want you guys to start setting up starting in June all the way through. I want you to start setting up like we're in an incentive period. I told everybody this last year. I don't know. I guess I must have had like a sixth sense or something that they needed to work like it was in an incentive period all the time because you never know, it could be. And I remember I said, I think it was a May training too, wasn't it, Yvonne? Didn't I do that? It was like a May training as well. And lo and behold, we get to PremierCon or UnCon at that time. And we're looking at it, and we seriously, I kid you not, we took a picture of this. We're like, what the heck is this? Does that say Tan and Jan? And we took a picture and we like zoomed in on it. We're like, oh my God, it says it's incentive. And so we're sitting there talking. I think we must have been 3 days into PremierCon. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, the incentive started 2 days ago. And we're like, what? And everybody's like, oh my gosh, we're not set up for an incentive period yet. Guess who's holding her sales in July this time? All the way till the end. Because I was like, man, and I just held my sales. So anyway, I want you guys working like this incentive period because we did run 2 incentives. We ran it one from end of July, basically PremierCon, the end of October. And then we started the one for Rome in December and ran it through March. So you need to act like you're in an incentive because tomorrow you might be. So, and let me tell you, if you're brand new and you didn't know what the incentive was all about, everybody starts at zeros. While I might be a gold premier, but they will totally even us out. So I see Amber over there looking joyously not bored. She should get over it because she's done with all her schoolwork. So this should be more fun than that. But I will start out the same playing field as Amber. And we will both equal 0, and we have to start out from scratch. It's like I just came into the company, and I have to rebuild my business completely from scratch. And it's kind of crazy. That means everybody is on an even playing field. So it doesn't matter if you came in tomorrow, you could start for an incentive period. We had people on the St. Thomas trip, which was the Tan and Jan in January, that started at the end of September, beginning of October, and they made the trip. True story. We had somebody in this last incentive go not silver but gold. That's never happened. And actually 2 people went silver. Actually another one did too, but she got terminated because she was very unethical. So, but we had, and that's never happened. And my husband was telling me, he goes, well, how could somebody do that in an incentive? I'm like, well, hypothetically, if you're a strong recruiter and your sales and you get somebody else that does that and they have strong sales, so you keep recruiting, you keep building outside them, you could easily do that. I mean, maybe not easily, but that was insane. That was like nothing we'd ever seen before. It's kind of almost like we were almost sitting there going, oh my gosh, that's so amazing. That's so exciting. We all got exciting. Hi, Wendy. I see you there, by the way. Hi, honey. So, but that's kind of, and Wendy, aren't you up in, shake your head, aren't you up in International Falls? Are you in Minneapolis? Wisconsin? Hold on, let me unmute you.
I'm in Oregon.
Oh, you're in Oregon. Oh, you're the one in Oregon. Never mind.
Yes.
Are you going to the regional meeting down in there's in
Portland?
Portland, and then are you going to the day away in Portland too?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. I couldn't remember. She's part of Holly's team. There's 631 of you guys now. Holy crap.
Wow.
Oh no, I lied. 634.
Wow.
Right. So it's hard to keep track of everybody. You're lucky I know what team you're on. So, all right. I'll mute you again. I'll unmute you later. All right. So, so that's just the way they kind of do it. Speaking of dayways, Durham and Pittsburgh are sold out. Once again, my team, I told you to get your tickets. So if you're planning on going to Pittsburgh and you didn't get your tickets, maybe we'll learn by the 3rd time around. But if you have the funds and you want to go the ultimate dayway, I'm going to pick up my tickets tomorrow. I encourage you to do that because it will be fun. It'll be a little bit different. You get a tour of the home office. You get a tour, if you buy the third $9 ticket, you get a tour the warehouse. You get to go see a concert. You get all your day away stuff as well. So it's going to be it's going to be a full day of fun and amazingness. So if you guys can do that, do that. If you can go to a different one, I think the next closest to here, probably Miami. So, be like, woo, road trip to Miami. And, it's all tax deductible. So that's the way I look at it. When they had San Francisco last year, I just made it as an example. I decided that I just wanted to go to San Francisco and get that done. So that's kind of the way that I think it's. So just make sure that you guys are being creative in the summer. I don't want any excuses. I don't really flow with that. There are ways. Find a way or make a way to get your goals in. If I can hit the monthly award in the summer, you guys can do it too. I don't do anything different. Except for this month. Clearly, I forgot I was moving and I needed to work, so I'm scrambling a little bit. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. So, but that's the thing. You guys can do this. And oh, by the way, yeah, we're gonna pop in. I'm gonna pop in. Talking about this with my leaders. There is a training that Jessica Purrier did. If you don't know who she is, she's in the middle of your catalog. This go around with Nigel Barker. Just flip to it. She's super huge on YouTube and everything like that. She did a this or that training. I'm going to grab that picture off and I'm going to drop it down because I've been telling you guys that when you do pictures, don't just take pictures off of Rockstar Graphics or Everything Posh or whatever the other stupid groups or things, that are maybe that's no, my feelings on being in other groups that are just there's some really good ones out there though. But anyway, don't just take a stock graphic that somebody made or you pulled off of Posh and put it out there. I'm going to put that picture and we're going to see which pictures you think are better, this or that. So I'll drop that in. I'll try to remember to drop that in tomorrow. But you guys can unmute yourself. I know I have some people on phone. I know I have somebody looks like from Maryland. I don't know if that's Cindy or someone. And then I have a 360 area code, which I have no idea what 360 is. And then I can see everybody else on video. And I know I've got a couple other people on thing. Oh, look at Allie. She's got her headband on. It's so cute. Don't forget our Fun Friday is the first Friday next month. I would love to go do something with you guys that involves fun. And if you guys don't come, I'll just go by myself. Emma, come on. Get in and drive from Oklahoma here. Drive. So don't shake your head at me, Amber.
Who wants to come to Delaware, Sarah?
Delaware.
Yeah, exactly, Delaware.
My best friend lives at Dover Air Force Base right now, so I'm going to be there in the fall probably.
Ooh, see, Amber, suck it.
Whatever.
Hey, I came to Delaware.
Yeah, Heidi came to Delaware.
Yes, you did.
All the people are in Delaware. That's right. Get over that, Amber. All right.
Never.
So, do we have any questions? I don't know.
I do.
Ugh, of course you do.
Okay, well, first of all, I wasn't bored. I'm distracted because work called me and pissed me off. But second, I had a question about Day Away. So when you buy the $19 ticket for friend, family, whoever, what does the ticket include? Like, what do you get to do with that? Do you get to do with that but not get, like, the product and all that?
Which one are you talking about? The $19 one?
Yes, like, do you get to go to the concert and the tour?
No, you don't get the tour. You just get it says on there. When you go to buy it, it tells you what's in the $19 ticket.
Oh, there's only, like, 2 things on there. I just can't remember.
There's the Day Away, the product, and then the concert, and that's it.
Wow. Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, spend the $39. And I'm surprising. It is family friendly, and I'm totally surprising Rachel, and I'm going to take her. And she just doesn't know it yet. I think I shouldn't say it too loud.
Right, but she's only going to be able to participate in the concert, right?
No, I'm buying her a $39 ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, you have your choice. So the $19 ticket would be like for your husband who's just like, I don't want to go to anything. I don't have any interest in this. Those are only things. I'm going to go golfing.
Okay.
That's what that would be for. Everything.
I was thinking about bringing my mom, so that's why I was asking.
Oh no, my Rachel would kill me. She's been dying to meet Anna Andrew for ages, and that's just going to make her whole trip. So.
Right.
All right. Any other questions? You bought both because I thought I needed both. Well, that's okay. Did you buy? Who else is going with you? Nobody else? Just 2? Oh, you bought 1, 2 of the others? 19 and a 39? I can't hear you. I see your mouth moving. Wait, hold on, Yvonne. Okay, what, Yvonne?
I bought a $39 ticket and a $19 ticket because I thought I needed both. I didn't want to miss a thing.
Well, put a support request in
Okay.
and see if they can. They may not refund it to you, but explain them that you were unsure and you thought you needed both, so you bought both.
Because I don't want to miss anything.
If not, maybe we can pop a ticket for someone. Maybe we'll pull someone random off the streets and make them come.
Okay.
To the city. Hey, you want a ticket? Come on over here. We're going to Galvan Center. So, so that's the way it is. All right, Emma, are you going to go to the? Isn't there a Texas Day away? I swear there's.
Austin.
Are you going to go to Austin?
Yeah, I already got one for Austin.
All right, Austin. I love Austin. That's one of my favorite cities in Texas. So, and then not too far from there is Copperas Cove, which is where Trisha does her regional meetings. Trisha Lewis, in her fancy office. That she, well, she always tells me, she goes, I need deductions. So she's rented out this office. Her husband painted everything. I think they must have made like 4 or 5 trips to IKEA. She's like, it's still not full enough. So she's like, I don't have enough furniture. So it's really cool. So she always does her regional meetings there. So if you're always game for like another, take your girlfriend with you and go to a regional meeting and go have some. So good. Yeah, I love Austin. I thought about that. I thought about Austin. I thought about Miami, but if I'm putting all this money into Ultimate, we're just going to do Pittsburgh and Ultimate. Plus I have PremierCon coming up. Plus I may or may not be going to Vegas.
Oh, jealous.
I'm going to go see Toad the Wet Sprocket and Rusted Root with Ann. So
Oh, Sarah, you just gave me the idea to go to Vegas. Because I'm making a trip to Arizona out of it, going to Salt Lake City.
there you go. I am not very enthralled with Vegas because I used to live there. So I really, and I get In-N-Out Burger. So that's also the bonus. And,
And I haven't had In-N-Out Burger in over 3 years.
I'm not joking when I say that. My friends are like, and anybody else would be like, that's a joke. And they're like, nope, not with you. We know you're serious. I'm like, sure am. I'll eat it morning, noon, and night.
I'll make sure to take a picture of it when I get there.
Don't be a jerk like that. All right. Any other questions? Anything? It doesn't have to be on this topic. It can be anything.
I think I have another question.
Let's see.
How do you recommend poshing somebody on a cruise?
Give them samples and then stalk them later. Because then a cruise is almost like a captive audience. You can find them on that stupid ship. And then you can ask them how they like their sample.
That is true.
Give them a face wash. Ask them to wash their face wash in the morning or the night before they go to bed. Maybe the next day.
Yeah.
Take the hand cream with you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that'd be a pain to take too many
the Father's
samples.
Day stuff came out. Adam asked me today if I was going to order it for him. So don't forget that came out. The lotion. He's like, what do I do with the lotion? Boy, he's so clueless. I'm like, it's a lotion. You put it on after you shower. He goes, well, what is it supposed to do? I'm like, he goes, well, is it supposed to make me smell? I'm like, yeah, but in a manly sort of way. I mean, what? He's like, oh, well, you should get that for me. Okay. He's like, I kind of like the chunk. That sounds fun.
Kinda. I'm a little nervous about the scent, though. The description just seemed weird.
Well, they
Pepper?
But they did
corn.
it. They flipped the description. So the description for the chunk was under the description for the lotion. They had flipped them. We caught it right at the beginning. Well, I didn't catch it because I didn't even know the Father's Day stuff had been posted in the Gold and Platinum group, and we were told not to tell, but I didn't even see that because I was painting my house. I didn't see it until I got the email saying it was released. I'm like, what? Otherwise, I would have been messing with you guys. But see, that's what happens when I don't pay attention. I have a legit reason. It's legit this time. All right.
Okay, now, with the Father's Day kit, do you think somebody with psoriasis could still use it?
Oh, I'm sure. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's got a glycerin base to it. It depends on what. I haven't looked at the ingredients. If it's a cocoa butter base, then not on their face, but everywhere else, yeah, I'm sure.
Right, okay.
Anything else for the good of the cause? Any of my people under the other teams? Carrie, hi, Carrie. I'm going to unmute Carrie because I want to hear her say hi. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
How's that Ella today?
Oh, she's Ella.
You gonna kill her today? Don't go get some hipster. Don't throat punch your daughter. 3-year-olds are just walking middle fingers anyway.
Yeah, they are. Oh,
So, yeah. Well, did you see that PJ finger painted the wall?
oh yeah, I saw you finger painted your carpet.
Oh, well, that I technically spilt the whole thing. I wasn't paying attention, and the white sloshed over. But I'm gonna replace that carpet anyway. It's been bleached out. It's all nasty. Trust me.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to paint. 'Cause
So,
that's
well,
what
I
happens.
figured that if I messed it up, we were planning on replacing it anyway, so it'd be good. It wasn't going to stay that way for too long.
Yep. At least it was the right carpet.
Right. It's just in my office anyway. It matches my walls. So, all right. Any questions from anybody? All right, I got the thread posted on my team page for you guys if you learned anything. You know, I just babble. I don't really know if you guys actually learn. And Lord help me if they make me train a day aways again. I just babbled the last time I did that too. Yvonne, weren't you in that group? It was a huge group, and I just sort of babbled and went verbal throw up. Let me see. I don't think there's anything else. Tomorrow's the premiere call. I'll post the calls. I'm not going to the house tomorrow, Wednesday, because I got to get this. I'm going to finish up my college class today. I've got to get those grades in, graded and grades in. Somebody already tried to send me they sent me their paper. It was due on the 2nd, but they didn't attach the paper.
What?
So I replied to them saying there is nothing here, and I don't know if they never checked their email, but they haven't done it. So guess what that paper is going to get? And then somebody else said, well, why would I do the final since you don't want me doing it off Google? Because I found her copying and pasting answers off of Google on the last test. And it's not that I don't want you finding answers off of Google in this online test. I don't want you copying and pasting the goddamn stuff.
It was the same person who did that?
And she's like, why would I'm like, you know what? You're like, okay, truth be told, you probably weren't one of my smartest honor students. So,
Wow.
and then, so tomorrow, and then I'm going to do that, and I got to take the cat to the vet, and then I got to get a washing machine at some point, and then I need to put a thing in the mail for the balloon festival, and then Wednesday I'm not planning on going down either. Maybe I'll actually work on incentives on Wednesday. I do have everything listed. I have everything printed out for the $25 gift certificate. I have everything. I have my lists and everything. Just nothing's been drawn. Nothing's been doing anything. So if you guys don't see incentives until next month and they come with May, that might be the way it rolls this time. I might send 2 months at a time. I haven't done that in a very long time, but that just might happen. I would love not. I do have good prizes for top 10 this month. Well, last month's good prizes too, but this month you really want the top 10 prizes. I specifically bought them. They're amazing. They might have been on sale a couple weeks ago. You might have got some yourself, but you need them. Be top 10. That could be creepy. All right. So any other questions? I'll post anything as I see. Please make sure you guys are posting in the team page and keeping that rolling and keeping it active. When I'm not as active, the page isn't as active. So if you guys could do me a favor, just, I don't know, post your face one day or something like that, or post something or get it going. Because I do notice that if I'm not on there generating traffic, the traffic kind of comes to a creeping halt. So make sure you guys are getting some stuff going. Because I watch for that too and reward with Peep Bucks. I swear, if I do 2 months at a time, I'll roll all your Peep Bucks together too. So, but I'm working on. I had stuff out on the table and a cat freaking peed on it, so I had to throw those away. They were out ready to do, and then she peed on it. That's why she's going. She's peeing on everything. I don't know. She's my old cat though. See, she's 14, so she's thin. She's really, really thin. So I'm sure they're gonna take blood and do a urine check on her. I'm hoping it's not anything with her kidneys. So I think she's also getting a little dementia, and she doesn't know where the litter box is. So she's very particular, though. Some things she picks on, and some things she won't. So you guys don't have anything, you know where to get me. I'll get back to you. I eventually see the tags now, and you guys are amazing and awesome. Somebody was on. Hi, Allie.
Hi. I had a question, but my headphones wouldn't let me speak.
Okay.
So I have this little fur ball decided she wanted to rip a hole in her skin and have a bunch of dry spots. Is there any of the lotions I can use on her, or is that like not a thing?
Well, I've seen people use the healer stick.
Okay.
The healer stick. That's what I've seen people do on their pictures of their dogs, and the healer stick that I always deleted off of Rockstar Graphics because dog. But that's what I've heard. I have somebody that's she sprays something on her horse. Oh my gosh. Her horse loves Posh. He smells like Brazilian bombshell a lot. The coconut oil. So yeah, you could do that. Throw the healer on. And the healer's safe for him, so if it licks it, it won't do anything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We don't advertise it, but yeah, it can be used on animals. So, anybody else? All right, I'm going to get this downloaded and dropped in. The picture's on the thread already. Thank you so much for spending your time with me again. I know sometimes it's not as much fun watching my lovely face go like this on the screen, but I appreciate you joining me each and every Monday when I don't cancel it because I'm crazy. Next week is Kristen Todd. Kristen Todd's going to, I forget what I told her to speak on, but she's doing something. I'm making her. You won't want to miss Kristen and do that. We need to make sure everybody's on there to make fun of her. I mean, maybe watch her, maybe not make fun of a little bit, maybe just a little bit. So she'll be doing our Monday training next week. Okay, guys, I still need more leaders to pick up some trainings. Please don't be shy. Remember, you get leader bucks. Don't make me volunteer you. Hi, Jen, by the way. I hope everything's going great. I'm going to unmute you because I want to hear you say hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I haven't seen you in a while.
No, I know.
Oh, there's going to be, my local girls, there's going to be a regional meeting on the 7th of August. I'm having one. Just so you guys know.
Where at?
Newark,
Okay.
right after the new paper launch. Wendy, you can get on a flight and hop over here. So thank you for joining us, Wendy. I think you're the only one on from Holly's team, bad Holly's team. We'll make them feel guilty. We'll say bad Holly's team. You guys need to get on. Wendy was the only one on. So thank you for joining us. I know it's early.
Sure.
So, all right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a great evening. And remember, tomorrow's Tuesday training, so make sure you can watch some of those videos. Oh, crap. I have a video for a Tuesday training. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'll do it. Bye, guys.
Hi.